says aim's real big.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I got a fun one for you if you're a rail fan like me. This one takes place recently at Highland Cut, a place I don't typically do a whole lot of train videos at, but I've been trying to get a few more in recent time. This year I want to try and go to a few different spots that I don't normally go to along the Fort Wayne line. They're within my playground. While Highland Crossing is always home for me, and that's my go-to spot, as is with a lot of my friends and my gang. I want to get a few unique shots this time, and this was one of them. And I wasn't disappointed. So when I was passing through the area on a trip out to Youngstown, Ohio, I always like to go through there just in case there's the possibility a train would be coming through. And I checked the signals there near Homewood and Big Beaver and happened to see a signal for a westbound. So I took off to Highland Cut for a change, and I wasn't disappointed. I would have a delayed meetup there with two trains. And by that, I mean I would have a westbound manifest come through, and it would have Amtrak hoppers on it, which is already something you don't see too often. There were three of them, I think it was like two short ones and a tall one, or vice versa. But either way, it was pretty cool. And right as that manifest is about to clear, I was hearing the engines roaring for a eastbound coal train. So what happened was the tail of the manifest just barely cleared as the leaders were already through, and they were pulling empty coal hoppers heading east. So it was pretty cool to catch that. Caught some graffiti on both trains that I thought was pretty neat. And even though I don't condone vandalism, you have to admit sometimes it's pretty cool, especially when you see familiar faces like Tubby or Scrib, the White Ninja, those guys that I know. But still, I don't condone vandalism, so. But anyway, I thought it was cool to catch that and to catch a little delayed meetup there, two trains at once. And, well, with that said, I hope you enjoy. So let's go out to Highland Cut and catch the action on the high iron. Enjoy. Alright, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed that footage there from Highland Cut. Pretty awesome little place to catch, but you have to be there under the right lighting or otherwise the sun will just be in the way. And it kind of was, but I didn't really care. I like going there and catching something different instead of always going to Highland Crossing, even though that's my go-to spot and I love it. And, well, stay tuned for the next one because the next video of trains takes place right there at Highland Crossing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed putting this one together. That was fun as always. And until we can meet again anywhere that is, anytime, take care and stay awesome. I love you all. Be safe out there. And, well, it's summertime now, my favorite time of year. So I'm going to be outdoors a lot. So you never know, you might just see me out there when you least expect it, whether it's out here in western Pennsylvania, the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, hanging out with my beautiful lady Fuzz the Piney, or just anywhere possible, and perhaps even Erie, PA, my little happy place. Anyway, until we can meet again, everybody, take care and stay awesome. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Mm-hmm.